Hi, welcome to my channel. Not gonna lie, this is the second time I'm filming this because I filmed the whole thing and then I realised I had something on my chin. And I could have put it up, but it distracted me, and so I'm sure it distracted everyone else. But Zoella doesn't put up with stuff like this. Right, so today I'm doing kind of like a winter favourites. So let's get started. I'll do some like beauty bits first. So first off is this lippy. Well, it's what I'm wearing today, and it is called Fireball Matte. I'm a big fan of Smashbox in general. I think their makeup's really good and their lipsticks last really well. I find it goes on really evenly, like quite creamy consistency, and then it rubs off quite evenly. So it doesn't, I wouldn't say it lasts the whole day. I just like that it rubs off evenly, whereas I find with some of mine end up just looking like lip liner. And it's quite a good price, I think £18 I'd say. But yeah, loving that. And I find this particularly nice for winter because I think in the summer I wear more colour. So then on my lips I'd want more like pastel-y colours, whereas I feel like in the winter I wear a lot of black, hence I look like I'm blending in with my armchair. I wear a lot of black, and so then I'm more up for like a red and like deeper toned lipsticks. Anyway, I'm not a beauty blogger. I don't know the right words to use. Next up is this gold bronzing and illuminating palette. And what I really like about this is, well, first of all, it is quite glittery, not glittery, but it's got a lot of like shimmer and sheen to it, which I think again in the summer would be a bit much when you've already got a bit of a tan and you've already got a bit of a sheen from just sweat. Whereas I feel like in the winter, my skin is obviously just goes a lot whiter, a lot paler, so it can feel a lot more flat. So I feel like it's quite nice having that extra shimmer to bring out a bit of kind of sparkle. Yeah, what I like about this is obviously because it's graded, you can basically just do like one sweep with your brush, and then in that sweep you're doing like your bronzer and your highlighter all in one, which is great if you're a mum on the go and you've got things to be doing. Highlighting and bronzing all in one, it's great. It's from 17 and I think it was about £4 or £5, so yeah, I'm enjoying that. While we're talking shimmery glitter, is these socks. I bloody love them. They're from Tabio, which is an underwear brand. I think it's just underwear and maybe pajamas. And I really like their stuff. It's really good quality. It is a bit more pricey. Like these are probably £10 a pair, but they last well and they're just really fun. I obviously have them all year round, but I find I don't tend to go and grab them from my wardrobe other than in winter. Again, I just like to add a bit of sparkle in this festive season, and I like that it's quite subtle. So because I'm quite tall, a lot of my jeans kind of stop at my ankles, so I quite like that you then just see like a little bit of glitter in between my jeans and my boots. So I've got these in a lot of colours. It's kind of become a slight tradition that Henry puts a different coloured pair in my stocking each year. Hint hint, Henry, if you're watching. Yeah, so I've got these which are like orange. I'm currently wearing some like black and gold ones. I was going to try and show you, but who am I kidding? I can't get my foot here. And then I've got some like red and green and yeah, loads of them. But yeah, really nice. Just a little bit of sparkle. What should we go on to next? Well, we've kind of transitioned and I now feel into like Christmas vibes. So decorations, these little Daddy, Mummy and Jet. Little tree decorations with this sweet hanging thread. So these are from a brand called Fox and Weave that I love loads of their stuff. Jet's also in his bedroom. He's got like a hanging wooden plaque that says "May the Force be with you, Jet," because he was born on May the 4th, so it's a joke he's gonna have for the rest of his life. I just really like that these are personalised, so I've just grabbed them from our tree to show you. And I quite like, obviously we're expecting baby number 2. By next Christmas the baby will be 6 months. Oh golly. And so it's just quite fun to think we've like started a little tradition, so then next year I can order the next baby's name. Food-wise for Christmas, this fudge, the mouth fudge. Luxury all butter fudge with a dash of Canadian maple syrup and a sprinkling of Cornish sea salt. And it's from Aldi. My sister bought it for me, so I'm not actually sure of the price, but I'm assuming if it's from Aldi it wasn't too pricey. I'm a sucker for a product that describes itself perfectly. Which, I know it sounds silly, but you know, sometimes it's like, I find my pet haters with shampoo and conditioners that claim they're going to do stuff to your hair and you don't feel that happen at all. Whereas this is exactly how I would describe it, is melt in the mouth with a sprinkling of salt and maple syrup. Does what it says on the tin. Tastes like melting heaven. Ugh. So then a few little kind of like clothy, wintry bits for me. First off, I don't know how I'm going to show this on the screen, but my winter coat, which I'm so in love with. It's the comfiest, coziest thing ever. So it's got this big fur hood, which actually is removable if it's a bit too much for you. And then inside the hood, it's lined with like the softest, like honestly, it's the softest material ever. And actually this fur goes down halfway and then it's like quilted below there. So it's honestly like you're wearing a duvet, but you look kind of stylish while doing it. So yeah, it's just this like khaki green. And it's just got some toggles and then, what are those called? Pockets. So one thing I'd say is it doesn't have anything around the waist. So it's just like straight down and zip straight up. And so sometimes I do feel like a bit of a tube. Like if I zip it up, I just feel slightly like I'm just like a tube of toothpaste ready to be squeezed. But I saw another girl in it and she looked amazing. So in my head, I'm her when I wear it. There's a delivery guy. I have to have my shutters like wide open when I film, so obviously so there's light, but then I feel like people must think I'm a total weirdo when they walk past my window. It's a nice length as well, like it comes below your bum, because I've got some winter coats but that are not cropped, but like, you know, like leather jacket length, but then I feel like it's not quite warm enough when you want to be like fully covered, super warm. And it's waterproof, it's water resistant, and it actually genuinely is, rather than just saying it is. I've got one coat that says it's water resistant and it basically isn't, whereas this, it actually is. My daily outfit of choice is that coat and this beanie, which I am loving. It says Guns N' Roses Los Angeles. It's just from H&M and it was about, I think it was under £10, but I can't quite remember, maybe 12. But it's really warm, really comfy. Not much more you can say about a beanie, but it's definitely been a favourite. I've worn it every single day. Then on to Jet. So his winter coat equivalent, this little full body suit, and it's from a brand called Disana, and it's 100% wool. It's boiled wool, so it's like apparently really good. I don't know. Basically it was a hand-me-down for some friends, so it's not something that I would have picked. I just wouldn't have thought to, but it's amazing. It's so warm and he gets so many compliments on it when he's out. I'll insert a little clip of him wearing it, but people always ask where it's from, always comment on how cozy he looks. And I think it's just really satisfying as a parent, especially in this cold weather, to feel like you've actually prepped them well for the cold. I'd hate to think that he was getting really chilly. I wouldn't personally have picked blue. My friend's got a girl, so she picked blue to be, you know, a bit different for a girl, and she looked so cute in it. I think for Jet I would have picked like a cream or a grey, but it's still like, it's really fun. Also for Jet in the winter is this less glamorous item. See that? It is a nook, and if you're a parent and you don't know what a nook is, you need one in your life because it will change your life. So we used this loads when he was newborn, and then we haven't really used it since, until this winter. He had this constant cold that just won't go. And this basically sucks their snot out of their nose, which is lovely. I used to find it revolting, it made me gag, and now I find it like weirdly satisfying. Like I quite enjoy watching the snot come out of his nose, and it's just so satisfying that you've got it. So you just squeeze and put it up and then let go, and it sucks it all out. And it's just really nice because he hasn't learnt to blow his nose, so he can't, if he's congested, he can't get rid of it. And it's really sad at night because he's trying to suck his dummies, or when he's having his milk before bed, he has to like take a few gulps and then have a breath with his mouth. And they sell them everywhere. I got this one from Boots for about £4. Next for Jet is this little book, Pippin the Penguin, and it's Take Your Little One Inside a World of Snowy Wonder with Pippin the Penguin. Really sweet illustrations, like just really simple, and just a really nice colour palette. which is very important to me in a book. To be honest, I didn't know if it would grab Jet's attention enough because it's not super colourful, but he loves it, and it's actually one of the only books that he sits and reads right through to the end. And anytime I ask him if he wants to read a story, he always goes and grabs this. So, successful. Next up is this. It's a toy sack from the Grey Store, and we are big fans of the Grey Store. For Jet's birthday, he wore a little grey jumper that said 1 from the Grey Store, and he's got another top that has a J, and I've got a couple of their bags, like a mama bag to keep all my like bits and bobs in, and then he's got a Jet bag that has all his like nappies and wipes and Nurofen and everything. It's just so nice for hiding all his really ugly plastic. And I was thinking as well, for Christmas, it doubles up quite nicely as a stocking. So for us growing up, our stockings were just quite simple things, and then all our presents were under the tree. So our stockings were just the kind of small sock size. But I know a lot of people, like my cousin, I remember her stocking was more of her main present, so her stocking was more of a sack. So if that's your vibe, then these I would really, really recommend. And they come in different colours, and then you choose the fabric pattern for the words. They all feel nice and personal, and that you design them yourself. Now, while we're on the subject of ugly, colourful plastic, this very stylish farmhouse. He loves this farmhouse. So inside, it's got these animals on different shapes. So they sit along the front. Oh, it's gone really dark. Where's the sun gone? That's really annoying. Oh my gosh, it's gone so dark. Come back, I'm trying to film. Oh, it's coming back a bit. I don't know about you, I don't know if you've got a toddler, but for Jet, the door as well is just such a winner. He loves a good door. But this just keeps his attention for so long. Like, I actually can't believe how much of a success this toy's been. Now in the mornings, I'll go and put this in his bed, and then we'll get another anything from 15 minutes to an hour extra in bed while he plays with this. Absolutely genius. I think he's always been really into quite detailed things, like quite like fine motor skills. Like, one of his favourite games is just putting a pen lid on and off the pen. But this just keeps attention for ages, and it's been so good. I actually got it for £1 from a charity shop. It's from Infantino, but I'll try and find the brand. I'll see if it's on Amazon or something, and I'll link it below. But it's just great. And we take it out and about as well now sometimes. Like, if we're going to a restaurant where we want to try and be able to sit there for a while with family or whatever, I'll just take this, plonk it on the table, and he's so happy. Also, quickly, I can't do a winter favourites without including my reef that I'm so proud of. I made this bad boy. I'm like the most uncrafty person. That sounds like crafty, like, oh, so crafty. And the most crafting person ever. And I made this, and I'm so proud of it, and it's on our door. And every time I come in or out of the house, I am filled with the joy of Christmas. And that is just great. It's got like eucalyptus and lavender, smells amazing. It is slightly dying because I made it at a workshop in mid-November, I think. And it's got some ribbon that it hangs from. But it has just brought me so much joy. I absolutely love it. I think that's everything. I feel like the lighting is going absolutely mental, and my battery light is flashing at me, so the world is telling me to stop filming this video now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Do let me know below any like life-saving kids toys you have, because that's what I'm very into at the moment. It's like stuff you take to a cafe that you know will keep them interested, or any Christmas ideas. I'd love to know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely week, and because it's Vlogmas, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.